In 1996, he severed ties with Warner's and celebrated with the release of Emancipation, a 3-disc set that went double platinum. On Valentine's Day that same year, he married his 23-year-old backup singer, Maite. And it is interesting, the single The One is on the artist's newest CD, and the video for The One was produced by the artist's wife, Maite. That's her there, a beautiful woman, a wonderful dancer. And we are honored to have the artist with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
I love the notion of the one because in my life, I think I found my one.
Congratulations.
And it is a wonderful feeling. What to you makes it different to feel when you found the one? How is it different feeling?
Wow. So many different things happen to you when you finally connect with your soulmate. You eat better.
She cooks meals?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You sleep more. You want to stay in the house a little more. I don't record as much as I used to. Crystal Ball was just released, and that's all old material. It's a 5-record set that's available through our 1-800 line, 1-800-NEW-FUNK. And you can also pick it up a 4-CD set in local stores.
All right. But, you know, you're quite romantic, and I think that might surprise people who were familiar with your early music. I mean, you're almost reverential. In fact, I think you are reverential towards women. You have a line in The One where you say, if you're looking for a man who will make you feel like time has just begun, if you're looking for a man that'll make you feel like I'm the only one that mattered underneath the sun, I'm the one. Is that the way you feel about women now? I mean, in some ways, you put the one on a pedestal.
Well, the video is very special to Maite and I. We tried to go back to the notion of the Garden of Eden when there was one idea, and instead of having 10 women and thinking that is equivalent to wealth, we wanted to just focus on the one idea and see if that would bring us our personal heaven. She did a wonderful job with the video. I'm so proud I finally found a director that I don't have to scream at.
Can she direct you? I would think it would be hard to work with your wife.
No. I completely trust her. She edits with the one in mind, the one being the choreography, the music, and she makes her edits and all her shot selection based upon what it is she's trying to convey. That's what the song is about. It's about respecting the one idea, whatever that genesis is, so that you reach a revelation.
You said a minute ago that you've been writing a little bit less because there's more time, obviously, for your family life and for romance. Has that been hard for Maite or either yourself to sort of figure out? Because you're somebody who has had a creative surge in your life, and to share that surge and to find a place for the love in your heart with that music. Has that been an interesting process to come together?
She represents music to me. She's a dancer by trade, and she's inspired so much of my work. The whole second side of Emancipation is dedicated to her.
She brings the color to your life?
Yeah, she brings the glint in my eye. So
there's in New Power Soul, which is the title track here, there's another line I wanted to ask you about. Every while in a great once, there comes to town a show, lives up to all your funk expectations, no matter how high or low. When you were growing up, what band came to town that inspired you?
Sly and the Family Stone.
Was it?
Yeah, I didn't have breakfast, sorry.
No, you're more than welcome. We can do better than a cracker, too, if you'd like.
That's cool.
It was Sly and the Family Stone, which must make the fact that you've just signed Larry Graham, Sly's bassist, to your new label. That must be a special thing for you.
Yeah, Larry's a special individual. Not only has he shown me so much spiritually about the truth, and he's given me a lot of bass licks I can steal.
That you can use? But sometimes in your life you get to work with mentors. I mean, is that what it's like having Larry on your label? Is it a special feeling for you?
Yeah, Larry had a lot of trouble in the with the music industry as I did, a lot has to do with just owning your master tapes. I mean, for example, David Bowie recently just signed away the rights to use his master tapes for $90 million. You know, I don't own Purple Rain, and I don't own When Doves Cry or Little Red Corvette and things like that. And if I had the ownership rights to these particular masters, I could do the same. And
right.
you know, cheddar like that makes you a player, and you know, money. When you have money like that, you can regenerate the careers of people like Shaka Khan and Mavis Staples, Dougie Fresh, and Larry Graham. It's, you know, that's what it's about.
So, one of the reasons you left Warner, and the big reason, was you didn't have that kind of creative control. Now that you have your own artists on your own label, what are you not going to do?
Well, you know, I have no contract with Larry. We have a joke. You know, he says to me, you know, a contract. Let's see. What would we put on it? You know, the prefix of contract is con. You know, I'm not trying to con him.
Right.
I trust him, and he trusts me. You know, and if we sign a contract between each other, that becomes the genesis of our relationship, and based upon love and truth.
So you just have an understanding with the people.
Yeah, that's unnecessary.
All right. Your new CD, a lot of people are listening to it, saying it's kind of a return to funk. Do you view it that way?
Yeah. Speaking about the ones in Genesis and things like that, this particular album, I allowed the band and different players in it and their ideas to be the genesis of the creation of a lot of the songs. Kirk Johnson was very prominent in the production of this, as was Rhonda Smith. She's playing fretless bass on the one. You know, there was just a drum computer and her bass.
Really?
When the song started, and then, you know, when you hear the way she plays, it's it's
organic.
Yeah, very central, and the choreography and all that. I mean, we got a good crew now.
Okay. We're going to take just a break for a commercial break, because we still have to do that, and then come back and ask you a couple more questions. And we'll bring some cheese.
Cool. All right.
The artist. We'll be back in a moment.
Looking for the brother that'll treat you like anything. I ain't the one.
The One, part of the New Power Soul CD that the artist has come out with. And I was saying earlier, there's a nice degree of sentimentality, I think, to some of the lyrics in this CD. But do you ever worry that as you age, and I think many of us become more sentimental, that you lose edge?
Oh, edge? Let's see. Matching socks? No.
We expect nothing less, of course.
Oh,
yeah.
You're gonna never lose that.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to lose edge when you become more sentimental. And
yeah, I'm more concerned with breaking the cycle of births and deaths than I am just celebrating birthdays and things like that. I did the Today Show recently. Sorry.
That's okay. We like them too.
All right. And I saw a sign that said, "Happy 40th." You know. I looked at that, and, you know, that seemed like my dad's age. It just didn't seem like me. You know?
I know. That's a tough one, I got to say.
Yeah. As long as I'm jumping off pianos, I'm cool.
We have a piano. No, never mind. Are you going to be touring again? A lot of people hoping for that.
Yeah, we're thinking about going to Europe and doing a hit-and-run tour where they never know where we're going to show up, and we had a lot of
kind of like the Stones when they just show up in a nightclub, and whoever paid the $5 gets the best.
It's a little different than a Stone.
Well, you can bet on that.
You know why? It's going to be
You define that.
Yeah.
Anyway, the artist, thank you very much for being with us this morning.
You.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
I appreciate it.
All right. His new CD, New Power Soul. It's a lot of fun. We'll be back in a minute.